Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anushka. Now this is one such video about which I was contemplating for a long while whether I should make it or not, because this may turn out to be a little controversial. But then I thought to myself that, you know what, this is your channel and you're free to share your opinion. And this is a topic about which I have a certain opinion, because I feel that Pakistani dramas are not given their due credit. Now when I say dramas, I do not mean dramas like Indian TV serials, Saas Bahu dramas where Bahu is so bichari, she keeps on crying for years, the show goes on for years and years, the same monotonous stories. Again, I want to state here clearly that I'm not criticizing Indian shows, I'm just telling you my opinion as a viewer. It's nothing about being an Indian and criticizing your country. No, it's not about your country or nationalism. Please do not take it in that way. Now there are a lot of reasons why I like watching Pakistani shows. It's not just how realistic they are. I mean, their acting, their story, the way it is filmed, it's so damn realistic. But also these are relatable because of the many social and cultural issues which they talk about. I mean, be it the rape culture, be it the toxic relationships, be it the marriage culture, or be it the diseases, or be it the class difference, or so many other cultural and societal issues which not just prevail in Pakistan but are also common in India too. Now I'm not saying that Pakistani shows are not dramatized at all. Of course there are few shows which are dramatic, but that's not my taste and I do not watch those shows. In this video, you will only find the shows which I felt were realistic, had a specific message at the ending, and which I felt were relatable. The story was realistic, and that's the only thing you'll find in this video. And yeah, let me just start with the list. So before I share with you my favorite list, I would like to share two very popular Pakistani dramas which are very popular in India too. The first one is Suno Chanda, season 1 and season 2. Now, I've never seen 2 seasons of a Pakistani show, so imagine how popular this one got, how hit this was. This is a very light-hearted rom-com show. It revolves around 2 people, Ajia and Arsal. Both live in a joint family. They are cousins, okay? And in Pakistan, there is this culture of cousins marrying each other. So it's about that, okay? They have been married, but they do not live as a couple. And the story is about that, how they evolved into a loving relationship. It's a very comic and light-hearted show because each and every character in the family is just great. They add something to the story. The comic timing of the character, especially Arsal's mom, is fantastic. Her acting, oh my god, I loved her. The next one is my absolute favorite, okay? Nothing can replace this, and this was the first show that I watched, any Pakistani show, and it still is my favorite show. Nothing can replace this, and that is Zindagi Gulzar Hai. Okay, I watched this show when it aired in India back when Zee Zindagi channel launched in India in 2015. I watched it back then, and it only had 26 episodes, and I got so much disheartened. But those 26 episodes are gems. They are gem. I've watched the show 5 to 6 number of times, and I've recommended this show to I don't know how many people, and almost everyone has liked the show, because if you watch this show patiently, you will get to know so many things about society, about people, about life. Zindagi Gulzar Hai. The meaning itself, I mean, the diary entries of both Sarun and Kashaf are to die for. The dialogues are so poetic. I mean, oh, this show has my heart. It has my heart. So first of all, let's talk about Alif. Alif is such a beautiful masterpiece. You have to watch it to know what it is. Alif, as the name suggests, it's about God. It's a spiritual show, okay? It's a very slow-paced show, but each and every dialogue is very poetic. You will learn something from this show. If you want a different show, watch this. I watched the show because of Sajal Ali. She's one of my favorite actresses. But the story is also, I mean, there is a lot to the plot. There are different stories that are going on together, past as well as the present. Kalbe Moment finds his roots, or how he finds meaning to his life is the story, and how Mumina helps him, or maybe helps herself into this society. How she evolves is the story. Next, I want to talk about Cheek. Now, Cheek is an amazing crime thriller. The twists and turns in this show and the issue which it talks about, it deals in such a realistic way is commendable. It stars Sabha Kamar and her acting is phenomenal. If you watch Hindi medium, you know she is the actress. Now the story is about Mannat, which is played by Sabha Kamar, and her friend Nayab actually gets raped from her own brother-in-law, Mannat's brother-in-law. And because Nayab is her closest friend, she actually, after the rape, Nayab actually dies. So Mannat files a case against her own brother-in-law, and because of which she faces so much of backlash from her own family. They disown her, but not her husband. And their relationship, the way Cheyenne, her husband, supports her in everything is so great to watch. Their relationship is so pure. The twists in the show will shock you, okay? But they are so realistic. That's how it happens. Money can buy everything, but not justice. You should definitely watch this show. You'll enjoy watching this show. The next show I have is Yakin Ka Safar. Oh my god, this is again one of my favorite shows. It is so much about upbringing, about how your past can affect you totally. It can change you as a person. The way Sajal, Zubia, she plays Dr. Zubia in this. She is changed because of her past. When she realizes that her own father killed her mother, okay, she changes herself because her father is so brutal. But then, the story takes a leap, things change, and the way it ends, it gives hope, okay? It gives hope. When Zubia, the hospital scene in the end is so heartwarming. Asfandyars and Rubia, the chemistry is great. You should definitely watch this show, Yakin Ka. The next I have here is Khas. Khas is not a very popular show, but you should definitely watch this show to know what and how a toxic relationship looks like. A guy who only cares about himself, who claimed false love for a girl just to get her, and he is jealous of her, okay, of her being successful, of her he pretends that he loved her, he wanted her initially, but then when she is married to her, he wants her to be his wife, to just stay at home and to just lose her own personality for him. The next show I want to recommend is Pyar Ke Sadke. Now this is again a very recent show. As the name suggests, this is a very cute, very beautiful show. Not the show altogether, because there are some things which are little dramatic in this show, but the main characters, okay, I like the show only because of the main characters, because they are so damn cute, they're so innocent. The girl, I can't seem to remember her name, but she is full of innocence. Her only goal in life is to get married. The guy is also very innocent. He struggles in studies, but he's absolutely amazing. Like, he's the best in mathematics. He also struggles with his stepfather. He does not speak a lot, and both the characters are very, very innocent. They lack the general knowledge of the society. They don't know how to talk to people, how to approach people, but together they're just perfect. They're just perfect. Yeah, that's why you should definitely watch Pyar Ke Sadke. It's a very beautiful show. Of course, there are some things which I felt were dramatic, but for the characters in mainstream, it was a different show to watch, a fresh show. Next up, I have a very emotional show again, and that is Mohabbat Subha Ka Sitara. It has a very powerful impact that you shouldn't leave hope. You shouldn't leave hope. Be it however challenges life gives you. The main character, of course, is very innocent, like the usual Seedhi Saadi Bahu. But other than that, the things are not dramatic. the way her second, both her marriages, okay, I hope that's not the spoiler, but yeah, both her marriages, the way they evolve is very realistic. Now, Udari is one such show I want to talk about because it's totally different from the mainstream show. It shows village life, okay, how two village women change their life as well as their daughter's life, okay. One woman is a singer who is not accepted in the society in her village. She is considered an ill woman, but she does not want the same fate for her daughter. She wants her to become successful. She wants her to do something different, and so because of some things which happen, her daughter moves into city, and it's about her journey, how her daughter becomes a singer later. You'll have to find out. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. Not just that, there is a different part to it. Another woman of the same village has a different story, and her daughter faces some struggles with her stepdad. And her mother does not know that her daughter is facing so many struggles. It's about her coming out, her daughter coming out. Now, Bedari starts like a very usual romantic drama where a guy from a very affluent family likes a girl from not a very affluent family, and both of them fall for each other. The guy tells his mom that he wants to marry this girl who's not from a good background. Like she's not wealthy, but first initially her mother is hesitant, but when she realized that her son actually has AIDS, she accepts it. Now the twist is the guy does not know that he's suffering from AIDS. You'll know once you watch the show why he does not know. Kudos to the writers, to the actors, to the director for coming so strong with such a story. Shows like these deserve a lot of credit. They should be, people should watch these shows to burst all the myths that are related. Now, of course, there are many shows which I've watched. I do have other shows to recommend, but they are not like the ones which have the most unique social messages. They are just like the ones which I watched. Some shows are like that. Some shows are like with which I had very higher expectations. Initially I watched them, I like few episodes I like, but later they were just dull. Like Ye Mera Dil Hai, Khani, or maybe Man Mayal, Diyare Dil. These were shows which I liked initially, but then I did not. So you can, of course, these are very popular shows too. Humsafar is a very hit show, but I felt it was somewhere dramatic. Nice storyline, but yeah, it's a little dramatic show. So yeah, that's with this show. These were few of my favorite shows which I felt were very realistic and great shows to be watched to learn something about the society. And I hope you pick up any show from my recommendation. If you do comment down below, and do comment down below if you watch any of these shows. And with that said, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you later with another video. Until then.